Welcome back. Well, the Central Bank of Nigeria has lifted the ban on transactions in cryptocurrencies, saying that banks and other financial institutions in the country can now provide services to cryptocurrency exchanges and dealers, also known as virtual asset providers, as VAPs. Let's get a sense on how this will impact Nigeria's financial system. Join us now is Stanley Onwara, banker and financial inclusion champion. Great to have you on the show. Merry Christmas.
Good to be here, Laddie. Good afternoon, everyone.
Fantastic.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. So break it down for us. How do you see this, impacting the P2P market in Nigeria? Because we know that when this ban was placed, most of the transactions moved to peer-to-peer. How do you see that impacting the market? And do you see most of these crypto companies coming back and fully bringing the business as it was before the ban?
Yes, I don't see a shift in the P2P market in the short term, but in the mid to long term, you hope to see a lot more decentralization because people are already used to trading in the P2P market. Now, what we expect to see in most of the companies that shut down and moved elsewhere, some have already indicated interest in coming back into the country to come and acquire the license and follow the due process because they can open bank accounts and they can trade and it can be truly licensed. So we hope to see a lot more investments in that sector, owing to the fact that Nigerians are some of the highest traders of cryptocurrencies in the world. And so it's a positive development.
And definitely, how do you see Nigerians interacting with the cryptocurrency market at this time, with this announcement? Because we know definitely a lot of Nigerians are afraid of getting their accounts flagged. If there was any in the description area, if there was any crypto-related word there. How do you see Nigerians now interacting with crypto with this?
Well, Nigerians are, like I mentioned, we are top 3 in the world in the use of digital currencies. And I would like to, there's almost a shift from crypto being cryptic, from the sense of, people not having access to it being a bit more anonymous, to having KYC details being provided. Now, before you sign onto exchanges like Binance, you need to have either your NIN or your BVN attached to your account. So there is full KYC now, and you can be traced. So it has taken away that factor of who is this person that I'm trading with, or who is this person that this currency is being transferred to. And that's one of the directives that the CBN and the SEC had come into play to enable regulation on digital assets. And I see Nigerians taking this because they're already active on the space. And if they continue as forerunners, we hope to see a lot more capital come into Nigeria, which is a positive development in the long run.
And definitely, with the crypto market, it's all about regulation at this point. In all of 2023 is all about regulation, and the expectation is that we'll go into 2024. But talk to us about what the Securities and Exchange Commission, what role they're going to play in this market. And I know they did release some guidelines, before. What are you expecting from the SEC at this point?
So if you read the regulation that was brought out by SEC, they had modalities both for digital assets operators, people that are going to offer the services, both custodians of tokens. They have different regulations for them, from your risk management down to your corporate governance, down to how you constitute your board. All these are supposed to keep the investor to be able to protect from the investor side. Because what we saw a lot in the crypto space at the early stage was that a group of people could come out and have initial coin offerings, just like we have IPOs, and in a few months they disappear with some of those funds. And there weren't proper documentation, there weren't proper KYC done on not just the individuals, but on the board of those constituting some of these companies. But now what the SEC has done, you're going to see a lot more regulation. When you want to come in, there are modalities for you to follow, which are clear-cut for you to follow. And it's amazing what the SEC did. And the CBN is riding both on that and what the Financial Action Task Force did on regulating, on bringing out modalities and regulations for this. So it's a combination of what SEC has done, what the Financial Task Force has done, and CBN now riding on that to say, okay, you know what, if you're going to come into the digital, you're going to provide digital currencies, you're going to provide digital assets to Nigerians, it's a modality for you to follow. It's no longer banned. Come in, do your business, but just follow the guidelines and to keep Nigerians safe from being scammed or anyone losing their money.
Right. And what are you saying for taxes, when it comes to crypto traders, crypto exchanges? Do you think we're going to have, they're going to get into that tax web, going forward in Nigeria?
That's actually, to me, is one of the main aim of this, because if you have people trading in millions of dollars on any market and you do not have an oversight of it, it means that you have a loophole in revenue. So it means that there is a possibility, this is a business, as long as you can regulate it, as long as you can get it legitimately being authorized by the relevant authorities like we have now, you can tax it. So if an exchange is coming into Nigeria and they're declaring profit of, say, $1 million at the end of the month, it means they have done business with Nigerians and they have earned revenue and they can bring it back. But before now, we didn't have that. So it's kudos to the think tanks that have brought this up. It's another stream of revenue for the government and an initiative for the people of Nigeria to get into the digital space.
Yeah, because we know some of those crypto traders make really, really good profit, when the market smiles at them. But let's look at another issue now. We see Nigerian banks, some top Nigerian banks are collaborating to create and oversee a new stable coins. I guess it's tagged the cNGN. Tell us how this is different from the e-Naira.
So the cNGN, it's a lot different from the e-Naira in the sense that it's a substitute for the e-Naira. The e-Naira is not active on the blockchain in the sense that you can't use it. So what happens with stable coins is that you can trade stable coins, you can convert stable coins into any form of digital currency. But we don't have that with the e-Naira. But this is going to be interoperable between different chains. So for someone that wants to buy, for example, Bitcoins, and you have the cNGN, you can easily convert that into your Ethereum, your Solana, or your Bitcoins, or whatever currency. We didn't have that with the e-Naira. And the CBN has clearly stated that it is not a replacement of the e-Naira, it's just a substitute. And until they come out with modalities, or if there are other methods of what they want to do with the e-Naira, because the capabilities of the cNGN are not the capabilities of the e-Naira. The e-Naira has broader capabilities in the sense that it could be used for government interventions and other things that the government can that wants to do for the citizens. Unlike what this consortium is coming up with stablecoin. So there are two different capabilities.
I guess we have a lot to look out for in 2024, looking at the crypto space in Nigeria, especially with the stable coin, the cNGN. Thank you so much for coming on. Stanley Onora, banker, financial inclusion champion. Thank you for sharing your Christmas with us.
Thank you. It's amazing to have everyone. So Merry Christmas. Exciting times ahead in 2024.
Exciting times ahead. Thank you so much.